Life may be stranger than fiction. It is often more disturbing. Before I wrote my stories of the great detective, I had access to a terrifying world of mystery and murder. My companion and teacher on this journey was Dr. Joseph Bell. Here in this extraordinary man was my inspiration. But it is only now that I have chosen to reveal the dark beginnings of Sherlock Holmes.
There you are.
Doyle!
Turbine!
Wonderful to see you, laddie. Why, it seems an age since university. Go on, give me that. Now, tell me, what's this magnet worth?
£1.
£1 million, more like. Dirt cheap to the nation that buys it. I tell you, I could go to Switzerland tomorrow and say, you may not have a seaboard, you may not have a port, but find me a ship and hoist your flag in it, and I'll give you every ocean under heaven. You may well smile, but this is the basis of my magnetic ship protector. I'm taking it up with the First Lord of the Admiralty in a week or two.
That's fine, but you're a doctor, not an engineer.
I'm anything I want to be. We're going to clean this town out, Doyle. Mark my words, there won't be a doctor in it. It's all they can do now to put butter on their bread. When we get to work together, they'll eat it dry. Your plaque will be right here, alongside mine.
Dr. Turnavine?
Oh, this is my locum, Paul Forth here from Bart's, who spends far too much time at the gaming tables. Baines, this is Dr. Doyle. Come to join us.
Pleased to meet you.
Waiting room's full?
Oh, our lay odds, it's 140, sir, and the stable's full too. There's just some room in the coach house.
Well, I'm sorry we haven't got a crowded day for you, Doyle.
Doctor, I'll get a free consultation, Doctor.
Now then, make a gangway, won't you? Oh, what an atmosphere. Can you not open the windows? I never knew such folk. Not one with the sense to open the window to save himself from suffocation.
There's a screw through the sash, sir.
Ah, laddie, you'll never get on in the world if you can't open a window without raising a sash. Look. Gangway. Sorry to give you the smaller, laddie. I have used it for some of my sporting equipment. But it'll do you for now. You are surgery, which is the lost leader, and we cannot expect many cases. I prescribe my patent medicines, especially my blood tonic, which is where our fortune is made. Ha! 2 rules on patients. Break them in early and keep them to heal. Stop this confounded jabbering down there! Might as well be living in a poultry house! Form an orderly line and I will start my consultations shortly. Now, let's have some breakfast. Oh, and I must show you how my ship protector works. Look, we have time. Here, Hetty. I place this magnet over her bonnet, fire 6 rounds of steel straight into her face. The magnet will take the bullet. You will help, Hetty, eh?
Yes, sir, of course.
No. The patients are waiting.
Very well. But it's perfectly safe.
Oh, all right. Okay.
He's been in the campaign, sir. Had a bayonet in his neck from the look of it.
The Boer campaign. Aye. When did you last eat?
I ate nothing today or yesterday, sir. I was saving for the doctor's prescription for the tonic.
Yes, tea. You suffer from tea poisoning. Here are 2 prescriptions for my own patents.
Use your money to buy soup, bread, and a bit of meat. You need that more than any tonic. If your war pension leaves anything spare at the end of the week, then return. But never put it out of food.
Thank you. Doctor.
Dr. Doyle. Dr. Doyle.
What in heaven's name are you doing? If you have nothing better to do than turn away my patients, we part company now.
Turnavine,
I told you how we make our money here. See my help, Hetty, there?
And your tonic. Now take 1 tablespoon.
The prescriptions are the bedrock of the practice.
That's
What is the virtue of a free consultation if you always prescribe the same exorbitant medicine?
Well, surely that is up to them, is it not? I do hope you're not one of those morally superior doctors, Doyle. If you're working with me, you must throw etiquette to the devil. Bye, Mrs. Blythe. Miss Grace.
Dr. Turnavine.
Miss Grace, you missed your last appointment.
I'm sorry, Doctor. I will be in shortly.
Excellent. I advise it. Good day.
Where are all the patients?
One afternoon a week is paying consultation only, so we have few people. Oh, I nearly forgot. You have a patient at 3. She especially asked me for you.
Oh.
Again, at night it is that the strange anomalies of London life are best seen.
And then the right?
As the hum of life ceases and the shops darken.
Thank you. It's all very good. I can certainly see nothing organically wrong. Could try with a retinoscope. You say it recurs?
Yes. A sudden blurring of vision.
How often?
Oh, it goes away, but it always comes back. Especially at this time of year. I did not wish to bother Dr. Turnavine further. It's just... I am a little troubled by it.
You live with your family?
With my aunt and uncle. My parents died
I'm sorry.
some years ago.
I'm aware that years make little difference.
Yes.
So, is there something else troubling you now?
It is stupid. A road. It has given me bad dreams.
A road?
I have to cycle it, for it leads to the rectory where I live with my aunt and uncle.
You've seen something on this road?
At first I put it down to imagination. But the truth is, I see a figure, a cyclist. It follows me, Doctor.
Do you see the figure close?
Never. Though from a distance, I know this will sound foolish. It's as if there is no face. If I stop, it does not appear. When I'm accompanied, it never comes.
I see.
I know how it sounds.
No. I'm glad you told me. I'm a doctor, but I would consider it a privilege if you would let me at least look into this small puzzle.
I would be so grateful. All I want is someone with a little common sense to shed some light.
All I want is the loan of a bicycle.
Did you see him?
I fear I saw nobody.
So what do you think now, Doctor? That either I am a liar or I am going mad?
I'm not saying that. I only know I did not see him. Did you?
What if I say he was beside me the whole time? The truth is, I did not look back.
Then we cannot be sure of anything yet, not even if it has to do with your eyes. Maybe simply that he saw me.
Yes, I thought of that too. But I am grateful to you for saying it. I want nothing but to be believed.
Heather?
I must go. Dr. Doyle, thank you for your help, even if it came to nothing. I will not forget it.
My dear Belle, after 3 slightly difficult weeks here, I was delighted to have your letter. I fear my life holds few of the puzzles and oddities that I know would please you. but I will record what there is for your amusement. And a trivial and I suspect an entirely explicable mystery arrived yesterday via a Miss Heather Grace.
Not only do I regard it as a breach of etiquette, it is a breach of hospitality, and worse, of friendship.
What breach?
I bring you in, Doyle. I entrust you with my practice, with my household, and even show you my magnetic ship protector. And in return, you whine on about my ethics. You run your work like a charity. And now you steal my patients.
Steal?
What the deuce is this about you helping Miss Grace with her mad problems? I suppose this is more of the detective babble you spoke of at university.
I merely helped her with a matter which you refused to...
And now she says she wishes you to have exclusive claim as her practitioner. She was always a liar and a trowel. Why, she was once in an asylum.
Turnavine, I know this practice is run on exploitation and greed. I did not realize it also attacked and dishonored its patients.
And now you question my honor. I will fight 3 rounds with you here and now.
No! No! This is tomfoolery!
Go on! Go on! No, you refuse. You will not fight. Well, so be it. But I will not stand by while you let this practice go to the devil. We part company here and now, laddie. And let us find out who does best as a doctor. We will discover how you fare with your milk and water tactics soon enough, laddie.
I chased after him, then he seemed to vanish. But I can tell you he is not in your imagination, nor is he a symptom of your eye condition. He was there, just as you described. Hard to make out, but perfectly real.
It's such a relief to know I'm not mad. Believe me, Doctor, I consider myself to be a modern woman. Soon I will come into my inheritance and have independence, and it is awful to doubt yourself. Who could he be?
I do not know. At least he makes no attempt to approach you. You sure you do not recognize him?
No. But it's true he reminds me of someone.
Someone you know?
Someone dead. I'm sorry, I don't wish to talk of it. We all have things we do not care to remember.
And can't forget.
Yes. I still have the bad dreams, which I...
Is there no one you can confide in?
I suppose I should talk to Mr. Greenwell.
Mr. Greenwell?
He's a local school teacher. He has asked me to marry him.
Did you accept it?
No. I said I wished to consider. I was engaged before to someone who asked to be released from his obligation. So I'm cautious. Dr. Doyle, When we first met, we discussed my loss. And you seem to be talking, forgive me if this is forward, as if from experience. Are your parents living?
Yes, they are. But someone... like you, I never speak of it. Someone I cared for a great deal, she died.
I was so sure. It's why I can talk to you, even about what is in my nightmares.
Not the most auspicious way to welcome a guest to your house, Doyle.
Doctor!
I apologize for depriving you of oxygen, but that's a dangerous weapon you have there. Sheffield 81, is it not?
I'm glad to see you.
When I arrived from Edinburgh, I called at the address you gave on your letter, only to discover that you'd been evicted. But there was another of my old students, Turnevine. He asked me to test his apparatus for a magnetic ship protector. It doesn't work, of course. Even with steel bullets, the power of the gun overwhelms the magnet at every shot. Man, you've lost 9.5 pounds since I saw you last.
I feel as if I've not eaten a proper meal in weeks. I'm grateful to you.
I take it your patient list is not progressing as fast as you'd hoped.
It scarcely exists. Unless I have any interest within a month, it will not exist at all.
Oh, I'd say you'd even less time than that.
What?
Turnevine tells me that you're a wanted felon, guilty of robbery, deception, and criminal damage.
What? What have I done?
Robbed him of a vast sum, I believe. Well, we will see soon enough. Oh, this pie is very good.
Why, Belle! How good to see you again.
Did you test my apparatus?
Yes, it was most satisfactory.
Excellent. Once, I recall, you told me I had come on further than anyone in your class.
In one respect, certainly, your development was remarkable. Now, perhaps you'll show us again the scene of the robbery?
Very well. There was 50 silver in that box, which, as you can see, is now unusable. Fortunately, the rest of the money was on its way to the bank. It was close to the very hour Doyle came back for some of his things. I know he needs money, for he has no patience.
Oh, it's not surprising if you've spread word that I'm a thief.
And you were where when he came back?
In my study, working on my invention.
Good. That is conclusive, I think. It is generally true that the more flamboyant crimes afford the easiest solutions.
Then you can prove who it was.
Certainly. Observe. This pistol was the means of entry. Of course, you removed the bullet. But once again, as I observed before, here are unmistakable steel fragments in the wood. Now, only you had access to this weapon before lending it to me. And steel bullets are unique to you and your preposterous invention. So, if you wish to avoid an action for slander, I suggest you take from the box the money owing to Doyle and pay your assistant Baines.
The nerve of that man! To think I liked and trusted him. But true, you said he was remarkable.
I referred only to the development of his massive self-esteem. If his medical skills had kept pace, he could have become a legend.
My old colleague, Dr. Fraser, said he'd put word around about your practice. Your luck could be changing, Doyle.
Good afternoon, madam. Dr. Doyle, please step this way. 3 patients, Doctor! Can now afford to buy you dinner. Before you go back?
Oh, I thought you would not mind if I commandeered a wee corner up here.
Uh-huh. You're writing notes of the Turnavine business.
Oh, man, I'd hardly trouble to write notes on Turnavine's little joke. No, another matter brought me south. It was in your letter.
What matter?
Miss Heather Grace and the solitary cyclist?
I am grateful for your intervention, Doctor, and even more grateful for my patients. I scarcely want to see you disappointed. But this cyclist is probably some timid suitor. Besides, I made my own investigation.
Aye, no doubt you did. But every conclusion you drew was wrong. The mystery is as strange and disturbing as the Turnavine matter was trivial. We must call a cab. Young Baines has offered to assist us. It is high time to explore the ground.
I had a good sighting, though, and I followed your precepts to the letter. Investigation, observation, conclusion. So what could be wrong with that?
Almost everything. Your hiding place was useless for a start. Had you been behind that tree, you could have had a clear view of the cyclist. As it is, you can tell even less about him than your witness.
Yet I saw him.
You saw a vague outline. Indeed, the sum total of the knowledge you gained is that her story is true. Well, what of that? I never doubted it for a minute.
There's tracks here?
Yes?
Tyre marks.
Well done, Baines. We'll make a detective of you yet.
Well, I have the time before I return to Bart's. It will keep me away from my creditors, and thanks to you, sir, Turnavine is paid up.
Good.
Well, you know my suspicions. I have caught him spying on Miss Grace.
She was the main cause of our quarrel.
The tracks lead nowhere. There's something grim about this place, is there not? Is it because highwaymen were hanged on a gibbet back there? Or something else? I can at least tell you who the young lady believed was following her. His name was Ian Coatley.
Is he dead?
Oh, yes. He was hanged for the murder of Miss Grace's parents at Abbey Mill. One of the ugliest crimes of the 1870s. Your patient was lucky to escape with her life. The man had killed at least 4 times.
I'm there in the corridor. My feet are cut because the floor has stones that are sharp, like knives. I look back, and I see him following.
Always the figure coming after you in your old home.
Yes. Saying he will come back for me.
It's been like that since you lost your family. I can understand what a torment it has been.
You were the first I ever told. What I have related does not shock you.
Oh. Doctor should be unshockable. Why? Is there more?
A little. You say your friend, Dr. Bell, wants to look into the matter of the cyclist?
Yes. And he says to tell you, your ghost is flesh and blood. He is not Ian Coatley.
So strange to hear someone say his name. Of course, no one does now.
I can understand that, but he's dead.
Yes. If you knew how many times I've said that to myself. He is dead. They saw him hang.
I swear to you, it is not him. He's in his grave.
Please God, he is at peace there.
So, this is where her family once lived, and the murders took place. Abbey Mill. A scene of crime I've long wanted to visit. It is now, I understand, a school, and no doubt closed for the holidays.
Not one I would choose to attend.
Oh, come, Doyle. Did not Stonyhurst have a similar bleakness?
What happened to the family?
Oh, it followed the pattern of Ian Coatley's other murders to the letter. He had killed a mother and daughter in cold blood in Middlesex and taken their money. He was renting a room near here and heard gossip about the wealthy Grace family.
They were perfect prey. They had money, they were isolated, and they, too, had an attractive daughter.
My God.
Aye. He always made a point of insinuating himself into the lives of his victims and cultivating their friendship and trust. He was a handsome devil, and not without charm. Here, I dug this out of the police records. Oh, it seems I was wrong about the holidays.
God forbid. So this man Coatley became a friend?
Mm-hmm.
And then?
It seems likely that he was increasingly frustrated in his attempts to discover where the father kept his money. And when he turned, his temper was foul. One night, a laborer outside heard the screams. He had killed the mother on these stairs. Miss Grace was injured, but managed to get away into the trees. She was in a terrible state, quite distraught, her feet all cut. He was arrested at an inn some miles away, and he confessed almost at once. To make matters worse, he even wrote gloating letters from the condemned cell, proud of what he'd done.
And the father?
Ah. If I remember the details correctly, he was found here, in this corridor. His skull was crushed. He had been stamped to death.
Gentlemen.
We did not mean to interrupt. I understood the school was on holiday.
Oh, it is. Sit down, boys. These chaps had the furthest to travel. They set off at dawn tomorrow. You'll find the whole place quite deserted by then. And it is a beautiful place, is it not, Dr. Doyle? Yes, I know who you are. The fact is, I've stood outside your house debating whether to come and see you.
I am Dr. Bell.
Guy Greenwell. Very soon hoping to become Miss Grace's fiancé. I see you've heard of me. Come and I'll show you around.
Thank you.
It is a wonderful place, despite the tragedy.
You would surely not expect Miss Grace to come back and live here.
Oh, her family still own the freehold, but no, I would never ask that of her. I teach for pleasure, not for a living. Even in the holidays, I like to tutor. My estate is up the valley here.
Close by her uncle's?
Why, yes. Though her uncle is very keen on the match, to be honest, I do not want to press her for an answer. I'm aware how greatly she suffered at the time of her parents' death. And as you perhaps know, she was engaged before. A military man, I believe. He left her for another. It was shameful. As for me, I am only too aware the imminence of her inheritance might seem a motive.
Is it?
I'd very much like to give Dr. Doyle the answer to that. Miss Grace's feelings for me have cooled a little since she met you, sir. You would, of course, expect me to dislike you for that, but you'd be wrong. I judge her taste to be extraordinary. Therefore, I think well of you. I strongly feel that any woman must have the right to make up her own mind, and have every hope she'll come to a decision in my favor very soon. I hope that answers your question.
Admirably.
The sentiments are handsome, but from bitter experience, I know how a man can say one thing and do another.
Then I can only ask you to judge me by experience. I'm delighted you're helping to ensure Miss Grace's safety. I've heard these stories she's being followed. Awful in view of what happened. Almost like some visitation, if you believe in such things. My property borders that part of the wood, but I have seen nothing.
This is our cab.
You have no idea who might be interested in her movements.
Why, no, but I cannot bear to think of her being hurt.
Good. For we are determined to ensure that she is not. Good day, sir.
Good day.
Good day.
Do not trust him.
He certainly seems concerned by our activities, so let us expedite them. Tomorrow, Doyle, you must return to your observation post. This time, I hope, with better results.
Thank you. Dr. Doyle has told me you are an investigator.
I am a doctor and a surgeon. But since a surgeon uses a method of observation and deduction to make his diagnosis, you could describe me as an investigator. Now, you can be perfectly frank. Dr. Doyle and I are considering your problem together. I understand it is a matter of weeks until your birthday when you will come into your inheritance.
That is true.
And how do you feel about the attentions of Mr. Greenwell?
He and my uncle are great friends, so my uncle is very keen on the match. He's very careful of my welfare, Dr. Bell.
Of course. You were engaged before, I understand.
Yes. To a naval captain. He told me he had no wish to see me again. He is in Natal.
Natal, East South Africa. And you have heard no more from this Captain...
Captain Haller.
Haller?
No. And nor do I expect to.
Is there anyone you can think of who may be harboring resentful feelings towards you?
No. Well, 'tis true, Dr. Turnavine took an interest that was not welcome.
I see. But you have never recognized this figure. Were there no occasions at all when it came close?
Never. Well, there was.
Yes?
Something I've not said because it led nowhere.
I would be grateful to hear everything and anything because I take this very seriously.
Well, once at night on that road, it was very windy. I told myself I would not be scared. But I started to get very frightened. I was so sure he was almost upon me. It's like my nightmare where I'm running. Always running, my feet cut and bleeding. Sometimes I fall.
And did you fall on this occasion?
Yes. I lost my footing and tumbled by the side of the road. I was so sure he was on me. I closed my eyes and waited. I thought I could feel his hand touching and hear something, a whispering. I opened my eyes and there was no one. It must have been in my mind. That is what I tell myself, it must have been.
Hello? Hello?
We can only thank Providence for those bushes, or he would have broken your neck. Can we now agree that this case is serious?
Nothing at all. Whoever was here has fled.
Inspector, let me introduce Dr. Doyle, Mr. Baines. Gentlemen, this is Inspector Warner.
I'm sorry for what happened to you, sir. But I feel sure Dr. Bell here will get to the bottom of this business. I telegraphed for references when he first arrived. Most impressive. I will be grateful for any help you can give us.
Thank you. You know my help must remain confidential.
Of course. Gentlemen.
Inspector, can I have a word?
Now, Doyle, before we go, can I ask you to brave this house one more time? With two stout policemen with lamps. What took you to the window?
A black piece of cloth, maybe a scarf.
What?
It fluttered there, making a noise like a bat in the wind. I heard it, and it was at the very window where I saw the figure from below.
They found no black cloth.
Then he must have taken it. It was here. I came forward to look, and he was on me.
Ah, yes. Here are some strands of material. Open that for me.
I'm sure it was Turnavine. He has a cloak and he's been out all day.
Tomorrow, Doyle, we will call on the young lady's guardians.
Sorry, and if I could keep watch on the road, sir, I would love to have a chance to prove my theory.
Very well, Baines. I would be glad of it. But you know what happened to Doyle there? So on no account, and I mean that, on no account go into the wood.
I am Heather's aunt, gentlemen, her poor late mother's sister. It is my hope that she will marry Guy Greenwell as soon as possible and this stupidity will end.
Stupidity?
Well, the poor girl has such dreams, and my husband has little patience with them. She was engaged before, you know, to Captain Horler, who treated her shamefully. If you would wait and hear.
Interesting companions.
For some.
A tarantula. Some time since I've seen you, my friend.
Which one of you is Doyle?
I am.
My niece is not here. I'm glad you've come because I wanted to talk to you. I believe, sir, you have designs upon her. You must stop all dealings with her at once.
I'm sure she can make her own decisions. You seem unaware I'm her doctor.
Which makes the impropriety all the grosser.
I can vouch for my young colleague, Mr. Blythe. We are here on a matter of some importance.
Who are you, sir?
I'm Dr. Joseph Bell of Edinburgh University.
The Dr. Bell? Head of operative surgery, who read the monograph on the adaptation of the eye to distance?
The same.
Why did you not say so, Dr. Bell? I studied botany and zoology in London until I withdrew here to supervise my own collection. Did you see it?
I did. I'm most intrigued by the tarantula.
Ah, yes. A deadly little man. But venomous. I extract the venom. It's one of my hobbies. Oh, I'm a dabbler, a mere picker-up of shells on the shores of the ocean of science. You of all people would understand. Indeed, your orbital development is so pronounced that a cast of your skull would be an ornament to any museum such as this.
Thank you. I'm not quite ready to donate it. Mr. Blythe, we are convinced that your niece is in danger. There is a figure that follows her.
My niece has two great defects, Dr. Bell. She is wildly over-imaginative and may very soon be rich. The latter causes men to follow her and to fight over her, while the former conjures up even greater threats. You should think twice about any account she gives. I am attempting, for her own sake, to retain supervision of her inheritance, and I'm advancing my legal claim to do so. She has a nervous affliction, which makes her ill-suited for the money.
And I should imagine the interest on it is of considerable help in financing your collection.
I shall not take that as an insult. My wife has means of her own. In any case, as soon as my niece marries Mr. Greenwell, I shall settle them both with the money, or she would be out of harm's way and in proper hands. So, I fear your errand here is pointless.
Oh, I see you prefer a cloak out of doors, Mr. Blythe. You must find the hood useful.
I collect specimens at all times and in all weathers, Dr. Bell. There is a fine nest of Vipera berus in the wood below the house. I like to take the adder's skins while they're alive and milk their venom. It's something I'm good at. Perhaps you'd care to join me.
What a man. You saw the cloaks?
Certainly, he has a motive for frightening her. But in themselves, the cloaks proved nothing.
Dr. Doyle,
Have you been walking?
I'm thinking. I've thought so much of what we said last time. Brings it all back. But perhaps that is better, to try not to forget, but to face it. Bad things may not happen.
I believe that.
And I trust you, Dr. Doyle.
Yes. There are areas of shadow that strike me as unusual. In pools of darker colour, but I believe they're slightly smaller.
And yours. I think I see conscience, faith in them.
Sometimes I feel little enough of either. I was brought up a Catholic. I believe in something. I cannot always find clarity in it.
Yes. I want so much to be clear in myself, too. You see, when my parents died, I was young. I often wondered if I would ever move beyond it. Find love. There was a love. One love.
Captain Horler.
And when it ended, and he left me, I thought then nothing would ever make me whole again. Ever. I could not find someone again.
I know that feeling.
Do you? Do you think it is possible to move on? Leave the past?
I hope wounds can heal.
I wish so much I could tell you what it was like. I would just... Will you tell me what happened to you?
It's a long time ago.
It makes no difference, as you said yourself.
There's little to say. I was engaged to be married. And she died. Belle failed. A vicious, pointless crime. Murder for the sake of it. Even now, one day, we hope to see justice.
And you keep thinking over and over, is there something I could have done? Some action I should have taken or resisted? Was I a coward?
I know that.
I was sure you did. I knew from the moment of our first interview that we shared it. It's almost as if I could read your thoughts. I arrived late.
This is my last patient. If you would wait, I'd prefer to see you safely home.
So you did not want to be a doctor?
No, soldier. I was weaned on tales of my great uncle, led the Scottish Brigade at Waterloo.
I think your mother was right to guide you then. But it is not always so. Sometimes you can feel stifled if decisions are made for you. I will be honest. There are times when the marriage my people propose feels to me like a prison.
Then why proceed?
Because at others I think they may be right. You know my fears.
I have counselled you against them.
I'm so glad we've met. Sometimes I like to walk by the sea on evenings like this. Perhaps one day.
I would like nothing better in the world than to accompany you. But if... No, I was going to say that if we were to become close friends, then I think it would be best for me to stop as your doctor.
Yes. And if it is not forward, I honestly believe that now it is so.
Miss Grace, I was waiting for you. I think we must have a word, as I'm sure you will understand.
Mr. Greenwell.
Dr. Doyle! Take my carriage if you wish. It is round the other side.
I do not want it. I was invited to take tea with Miss Grace. I think you said she'd be making up her own mind.
But of course she must decide. Miss Grace, your uncle is aware I'm here.
I'm sorry, Dr. Doyle.
Coming back for you. I'm coming back for you.
Doctor, why, it's still early.
No, it is not early. It is not early at all. It is late. Are you ready?
Ready?
I have already sent word to Inspector Warner. Baines did not return to his lodging last night.
Not so far to that house. Perhaps he sought shelter there.
Doyle!
Oh my God. Oh my God. What has been done to him?
He's been dead for some time.
He is standing.
Only because the earth supports him. The police are down by the road. Go and fetch them.
His feet are weighted. His hands are tied. What sort of killer would bury his victim alive and standing, Dr. Bell?
Dr. Bell and Dr. Doyle.
Turn about. I aim at your heart, Dr. Bell. That magnet over there will draw the bullet well off to your left.
If it does not, you will be arrested for my murder, and possibly Baines's as well.
Yes, I heard about that. The man had gambling debts, as you know. No, that's no good. You're almost on the magnet. It will hit you.
Exactly. And then you will be killing me for no purpose. Baines said you spied on Miss Grace. You take quite an interest in her, do you not?
Perhaps. I never knew a woman could be quite so forward. Of course, I am aware that they find me attractive. It's been a curse, laddie, though at times a pleasant enough one.
I hear it was you who made advances to her.
Oh. Like any woman, she wanted my attention. I had to resist her charms.
You have not the slightest notion of decency. And now you use her to cover your own lechery. You know how furious you were when she asked to be my patient.
Oh, well, you're welcome to her. We know what she is. though it is Greenwell who's set his heart on her money, and will surely get it.
And what makes you say that?
Oh, I have heard gossip that the death of Miss Grace's parents suited him down to the ground, for they had no time for him. You know, I should arrange another of my dramas around Miss Grace. The last one was a small enough affair, I grant you. It's still a minor triumph, did you not think, Belle? Only be warned, next time I shall not make it so easy for you.
Now, you just listen to me, laddie. These are serious matters, and they involve people, not toys. Any further dramas around Miss Grace, and I will personally ensure that you are disbarred from practicing medicine anywhere in these islands.
Cannot breathe.
Do we have an understanding, laddie?
Very well.
But I think you are in deep waters, gentlemen. I wonder if you have grasped how deep.
This is my room, Dr. Bell. I feel foolish enough. I had been better, but last night again, the same nightmare. He pursues me, cloaked, sightless thing. I cried out. Fortunately, my aunt heard. Felt far better to have her here.
I just want to be certain everything is secure.
Well, nothing has happened, has it?
We are following various avenues. Oh, where is your locket?
Oh, yes, it is odd. She woke up today and it was gone. She carried it everywhere. It belonged to her mother.
It was removed from here?
I cannot think. I kept it in my jewellery box. It was there on the bedside table, and yet this morning it was gone.
Oh, that's the song we heard the schoolboys singing. Mrs. Blythe, would you have any objection to moving a servant in here to keep Miss Grace company?
Why, I will sleep in here myself tonight. And I will lock the doors and the windows. We shall be snug.
I would feel better.
Good. Is your husband about?
Well, I am not sure. He was on one of his long specimen hunts. I haven't seen him since last night.
Well, shall we try and find him?
Yes. You sure nothing's happened?
With your permission, ma'am, I wish to have a talk with Miss Grace. About her symptoms. I will be along presently.
Dr. Bell seems so concerned. I would hope after our last conversation you might be able to take me into your confidence. That is, if something has happened.
Dr. Bell. I was out very late. I don't wish to disturb the house, so I slept down here.
While you were out, did you see anyone?
Oh, yes. These, pretty friends. Nobody else, though.
A man was murdered in your wood last night.
Is that so? We live in a barbaric age, do we not?
I notice your other cloak is missing.
What? Oh, it's not mine. It belongs to Mr. Greenwell.
Ah, does it? Mr. Blythe, of course you recall the night of the Abbey Mill murders.
It's not something one forgets.
The case has so many inconsistencies. What I hadn't realized was that on that night you and Guy Greenwell were here together. So you shared an alibi.
We hardly needed one.
Yet you both benefited. You have enjoyed 8 years of the interest, and now with your encouragement, Greenwell stands to gain the principal.
That is quite outrageous, sir. You suggest a false alibi, and you must know Coatley confessed.
Oh, I know it very well.
Will you tell me?
Yes. A man who I think you do not know was murdered in the wood.
Oh my God. It is for me.
I cannot know that.
I am cursed. It will always return.
It will not. I swear it.
I thought I could leave the past behind. If I marry Mr. Greenwell, this horror will stop. He has told me as much.
Do not listen.
I can assure you my niece is not of sound mind. She was confined once before for her own good, and we may do it again.
Yes, rather than see her money disappear, I'm sure you would. But a young man has been murdered, and I intend to find out who killed him. I think we must go, Doyle. I tell you, it is utter folly. She is not merely a patient. She is a key witness in our investigation.
Quite aware of that. Does nothing to alter my feelings.
Yes, and that is precisely what concerns me. Come on.
Do you not understand? She is terrified of Greenwell and what he will do. He's making her think Copley has come back from the dead. How can we leave her here? The whole place reeks of fear.
If you bring her into the town, you only put her in greater danger.
He will be on the front, she said. He takes a class there.
I accept that Greenwell is involved. It is the nature of his involvement we have to determine.
If he and Blythe collude, they may even kill her. There he is.
Gentlemen.
Mr. Greenwell, there are matters we wish to discuss with you.
Evidently.
Oh, I see you've torn your cloak. How did that happen?
It was ripped on some briars while I was... What are you accusing me of?
It is our belief you are guilty of intimidating Miss Grace.
I utterly deny that. I am in love with her.
It's a strange kind of love that causes such fear.
Do not like your tone, Dr. Doyle. It is you who've caused so much misery in her, raising hopes that cannot possibly be fulfilled. Can you not understand her birthday is soon now, and her uncle will challenge the settlement unless she accepts me? She may even be sent back to an asylum. Even if she cares for you, it is only a passing infatuation. There is no question she will marry me in the end.
Sir?
Yes, a moment, Alison. We cannot have this out here. Perhaps you disbelieve in the supernatural. Well, I can show you how much evil has returned. Come to the mill this evening. You will see why she needs my protection.
My God. Bell, the guilt of the man. All this talk about the supernatural is pure evasion. I never believed all that painful honesty for a moment, and now we see the truth. I'm going to her.
I have begged you not to become involved.
It is my decision. The servant said I might find you here. Is your uncle at home?
No. He's out. No, don't. I don't want to be near you. I'm sorry. I had time to reflect.
I understand. But surely you must know I come only to help you.
Then do so. Get away from here now. I am a coward. You probably heard I entered an asylum for a short time. It's obviously where I should be.
No. There is no surprise or shame in it after what happened to you. Do not let anyone say you are mad. You are not.
No. I want to believe it so much.
Heather? Oh, there you are. I was worried about you. Doctor?
He's leaving. For both our sakes, do not try to help me.
So, was your visit to Miss Grace a fruitful one? Hmm?
She must be removed from that house.
Warner said he'd meet us here.
There will be no singing on this occasion.
I fortune! You have no right!
Hello? I went to get you some water. You are concussed.
What's happened?
Greenwell did not survive.
His notebook told me nothing, just some odd letters.
They would have you in hospital, but I wanted to look after you myself. Meanwhile, of course, they're stampeding all over the scene of the crime like a herd of elephants.
Heather?
Have no fear. I had word 2 hours ago. She and her aunt are perfectly all right. Indeed, one of Warner's men was with them all evening. But again, note, her uncle was out.
Thank you. Tomorrow.
Yes, yes. We will make new arrangements for her. What was it Greenwell wanted to show us? If only we knew that.
So, here is a list of boarding establishments near your house, which should be quite safe and dull in the extreme. I hope she can stand the tedium.
Dr. Bell.
Warner.
Doyle, glad to see you better, sir. It's a terrible business.
Yes. Doyle thinks it might be wiser to move Miss Grace into the town, where he feels she would be safer.
But I don't understand. I sent a sergeant round to you with the news.
He would have missed us.
What news?
She was on her way to see you. You can do nothing by staying here, sir. We can find nothing. We shall try again at first light.
Her uncle?
We've questioned him. He seems upset.
Upset? What do you expect? He's an actor. Give me time with him alone.
We cannot do that, sir.
Well, I'm not leaving. So, Doctor, have we lost?
I do not know.
I wanted to bring her back, you recall, if we had done so.
If her uncle is responsible, he could have abducted her from any boarding house.
We have failed again, Doctor. It is as before.
We have not failed yet. Perhaps mistakes have been made in the more serious cases. They often are. But we have not yet lost.
That is your opinion.
No, it is fact. About poor Baines. There is something I need to research. You'll have heard of Majuba Hill?
The Boer massacre?
Yes. I have of necessity had to content myself with telegrams in order to stay by you. But now that you're physically whole, I must get on with the investigation, with you or without you.
Very well. Do you think it will do any good?
Believe me, in the darkest hours sometimes.
It's just so sad. If only Holler had not treated her so badly. She talked to me of her one great love. She was hoping to move on from it.
What did you say?
That she talked of one love. Why?
Yes, of course. You know how lovers sometimes carve their initials on a tree, a pledge of their love.
Yes.
Look.
But these initials are ancient. They can have nothing to do with it.
I agree, but if you follow two chains of thought, you will at last find some point of intersection that should lead you approximately to the truth. And it is here, on this tree. I am very grateful to you. You have helped me to understand something.
Thank God you're here. I must speak with you. You have to help me, sir. The police have been questioning me for hours, and it's you who press them. I keep telling them I have no idea what has happened to my niece. I'm no longer challenging the inheritance.
It's little wonder. In a matter of days, she would have inherited her estate. And if she is dead, you, of course, would still stand to gain, sir.
You think I want her dead? First poor Guy, and now her. It's awful.
Why, Mr. Blythe? I'm glad to find you here because I wanted to talk to you. Majuba Hill. Does that name mean anything to you?
And it's supposed to be private. He's a poor devil. But he went back overseas.
No, sir. I believe that poor devil is part of this. Tell me, how did they first meet?
He was stationed near the house. The Royal Marines, they were engaged in exercises.
And what was his field?
He was a munitions officer.
Of course. And why are we wasting time? We may already be too late.
I do not understand.
There is no time for explanations. We need the help of Inspector Warner and the tools of the geologist, an axe, and above all, an auger. Tell them to keep quiet at all costs. We may already have lost her.
Keep it quiet, Warner. Quiet down.
Yes, sir. What is this now? I followed him faithfully, but I hope he hasn't taken leave of his senses.
No. It'll happen to us first.
Here, Doyle! Nothing. Nothing. But I'm certain. Yes! I knew it! Now, we have to find the line of it. There. That mound will be the entrance. Yes! If there is a handle, it'll be on the other side. We'll need tools to get it open. Yes, you see, it's wood.
But how could he get a bicycle down there?
He wouldn't need to. According to my information, this whole area is a warren of old munition tunnels, which he would have helped excavate. There will be other entrances, of course, but this one we can prise open. We'll have to send some of your men down there with lamps. I suspect it leads to the derelict house, and there should be an entrance at that end, probably under the stairs. Doyle and I will try to find it.
Williams, Doolan?
Heather?
Oh my God, if we were too late.
Doctor!
I'm here.
No!
Doyle! Ah!
Tie his hands.
She's fainted. We must get her up and out of here.
Get him down now. Come on.
Observe the knots, Doyle. And the tarred twine. That was what first told me he'd been in the Navy. That and the fragments of his marine scarf. It was only then I saw the full significance of Natal. But if he had abandoned her, why did he come back?
The initials on that tree gave me the answer.
I cannot see why. What is it? Is she all right?
We're very fortunate. She is quite unharmed.
But who is he?
His name is Hawler, a former captain of Marines who took part in the Battle of Majuba Hill in the East African province of Natal. He lost half his face and most of his mind, it would seem. But his skill in excavation had not deserted him, and he became fanatically jealous of the woman he left here. Get him up.
We're extremely grateful, Dr. Bell. I met Hawler in London after the Majuba massacre. I kept it to myself. I genuinely thought he'd gone back.
Thank you again.
Well, if I only had your brains, I'd have made the connection to South Africa. The Boer massacres caused enough sensation around here, and one can see the result on every street corner. The burial with weighted feet was meted out to traitors in the same campaign. My congratulations, Bell.
Thank you. I do not deserve them.
Come, it's wrapped up very nicely. There can be no doubt he killed Baines and Greenwell.
No doubt at all. He killed them, and brutally.
Bell! It's all good news! She's... Bell, what's she doing in the dark? This is insufferable, Bell. I know you prefer work to anything, but the case is over. It's 4 days now. Still you sit here.
I want to ask you a favor.
Of course. If you wish to stay for another month, I would be delighted.
No. I've trespassed on your hospitality long enough. I shall be returning to Edinburgh in a few days.
Then what?
Oh, sometimes the aftermath of a case bores me, but there are always the odd loose ends. I had a chat with Miss Grace's uncle, who appears to be a sane enough man in spite of all his eccentricities. He is concerned about all she's been through.
Now she's inherited, she intends to get away from here for a time. I hope very much to visit her. What is the favor?
Well, I only wish you to return with me to the scene of Greenwell's murder before I go.
But you have solved it.
Yes, I'm quite satisfied that Hawler is responsible. There are just 1 or 2 points I need to clarify.
Very well. Not that it's a place I wish to revisit. What do you study?
Oh, just the file on Coatley. Good night, Doyle.
Good night. Still the holidays. I'm surprised it is open.
Oh, I contacted the owner. The new owner, that is.
Where is she? Even so, I should not have asked her. She comes back rarely enough. Think of the memories it has.
Dr. Bell, I wanted to come, for I've had no occasion to thank you personally for all you did.
I did my best, but I seem to have failed in every respect.
I do not see how you could have done more. Though I suppose the mark of success is someone who accepts failure.
Like the knight in your song. It is very sad, is it not? He bleeds. He bleeds for others. And I have a feeling that it is here in this room, in this very spot that the song means something special to you.
Yes, I associate it with this room.
Belle, I wanted to help you, but why drag Miss Grace back to this house? I would prefer to see her safely home.
No, I would like to stay. I want to hear whatever the doctor says. I owe him that.
Thank you. I have been thinking about Captain Horler and why he came back. You were engaged to him, were you not? And he broke off the engagement.
I was a fool.
Because, of course, everything would make far more sense if you had broken off the engagement.
What?
And broken his heart, just as later the Boers broke his mind and his body. If he had spurned you, why was he here? It was only when I realized that Horler was not the knight in your song, and that you had spurned him, that I concluded he must be your cyclist.
What are you saying? You think I arranged for him to pursue me?
No. At first you were very frightened. You genuinely didn't know who the figure was and feared it was only in your mind. But when you discovered it was Horler, you realized he could be used.
You're mad. I truly believe you've taken your detection too far and it's gone to your head. But I know where you're leading and I want you to give it up. How could she have had anything to do with Baines's death? Or Greenwell's? For the first, she was in bed having a nightmare. The second, she and her aunt were with one of Warner's men.
All that is true. She was not physically present, but still she was involved.
No!
Yes. Baines died because he had seen her and Horler together. She regretted that, but still she did nothing because she had found the means to escape Greenwell, who was blackmailing her into marriage. And in the end, I very much fear she played on the jealousy of Captain Horler as skillfully as she plays on that piano.
This is unfair. This is cruel.
What possible motive could she have? There is none!
Oh, yes. The motive. With some regret, I will show you. There. What happened in that corridor? That is your motive.
Damn you.
Belle, it was you. You broke your father's skull and stabbed your mother, not Ian Coatley.
How can you say that?
He confessed, Belle.
Yes, because the man knew he was doomed anyway. They had him for the earlier murders. He hanged for her.
This is blind assumption and lies.
Then will you do something for me? Will you open your locket?
It's personal.
I know. I have seen it. That symbol is a lover's pledge. I and H. Ian, Heather, intertwined. One love. He cared for her very deeply, as so many others have done. And having realized that, I gradually began to unearth all the discrepancies at the trial. Every account speaks of her barefoot, bleeding. Again and again I asked myself, why? Where were her shoes? The grounds were searched for days and no shoes were ever found. They must have been buried or destroyed. And Coatley's shoes were free of blood. Even his letters from prison did not gloat. If you read them aright, they are veiled love letters. They refer only to his pride in the sacrifice he was making for her.
But even if this were true, the case is closed. Why would she pursue the matter now?
Because her uncle had his suspicions, as did Greenwell. Neither of them wished to reopen the case, and besides, there was no evidence. But the question of her inheritance was another matter. Greenwell snatched the locket and wanted us to see it. To him, it proved she was possessed. They had put her in an asylum before, and if she'd refused to marry him, they would do so again. The cyclist, therefore, when he came as a godsend. Horler was a way out for her, a path to freedom, as you were, Doyle. As you were.
You are too late.
I know that. No court would follow me. I have no way of bringing you to justice. But I'll tell you this. If you do not plead with the jury for clemency for Horler, I will risk my own career to expose you.
I have no wish to hurt him. I never did. I was horrified by what he'd endured in Africa.
But
I realized I had power over him. And so when I became desperate, I did provoke his attack on Mr. Greenwell. But I never desired the death of your friend. I could not always control Horler. You saw that when you rescued me. I will be happy to see he receives clemency.
then we are agreed. We need say no more.
Say no more? But what happened here? What happened in this house? Were they cruel?
No. But there was little love. It felt like a prison. But I did love. They would never allow it, never. I wanted so much to tell you. I tried.
It happened in this room? You and Coatley?
Yes. They found us that night. There. It was the happiest night of my life. I've never known so much happiness. Never. What was I to do? What? It's why the song means so much. It was he who sang it. He was my bleeding knight. And he did bleed. He died for me. And when it was over, I made up my mind what I wanted. I had waited for it so long, and they were going to stop me. Take my independence, my freedom, all the things you know as a right. Have you any idea what it is like to lose them?
And your eyes?
It was real, I swear. My eyes are always the same. Around this time of year. When they died.
Look at the crowd, gentlemen. She is greatly loved. We are very grateful, Dr. Bell. Oh, and she is leaving a present for Dr. Doyle. Something she says she no longer wants.
I've spoken to Inspector Warner. He thinks the captain will be deemed mad and spared the gallows.
Yes, he told me. I will not thank you, but you may conclude our agreement stands.
Remember I said I saw something in you? It was all true.
It was a lie.
No, it was not. Most of what I told you was the truth. I knew we shared something. And you ought to realize, I was 17, and what I did, however awful, I did for love. Will you say nothing?
Only that I believed in you once.
Then you must face something. Part of you always will. My own.
As to what you're thinking, there must be a way.
A way?
To apply my method as rigorously to human character as to forensic detail. Let me think about it.
I would be glad if you did.
To our next case.
To my further education.
And to mine. What? And to mine! And to mine!